Hi, I'm Nikki, an education consultant with Usborne Books and More, and tonight I want to share with you some of our amazing new books from fall 2016. But I want to share them with you super quickly, so get ready. We have our Start to Cook book, which is full of great, awesome, whole ingredient meals that are super simple that kids can do with just a little bit of help from mom and dad. I'm very, very excited about our new chapter book series that have came out this release. So we have lots of new options. We have Ella Diaries, which is great for those kiddos who like Diary of a Wimpy Kid style books. This is about a 4th grade reading level. And we have Star del Tora, which I'm very, very excited about. I read this book. It was so good. I couldn't hardly put it down. It's about a 5th grade reading level, not too big, but a great read for those older kiddos. And then we have a nice, big, thick, chunky book, The Mystery of the Clockwork Sparrow. I haven't got all the way through this one yet, but so far I'm halfway through, and it's super good and a great mystery. It's about a 5th or 6th grade reading level as well. We have some awesome new activity books this release. So we have 2 of these. We have Create Your Own Pizzeria and Create Your Own Boutique. And this is a fun interactive activity book. So they have to go through and not only name their pizzeria and figure out prices, but then they figure out what they're going to have on their pizza, how many different types they're going to have, what their staff's going to wear. There's tons and tons of critical thinking skills in here wrapped up in a super fun way. And who doesn't love paper dolls? I love paper dolls. I'm so excited to give this to my middle daughter for her birthday in a couple days. I have a great little room for them. And then so many different clothing options. She's going to be so excited about this, and I know the kiddos in your life will be too. Let's talk about some books from the littlest of kids. So this is 199 animals, and it literally just lists the animals with their names and where they come from. So you can talk about habitat and where they live. We have 2 new Muddle and Matches. I love, love, love Muddle and Matches. This is Muddle and Match Sports, and we also have Muddle and Match Jobs. And my favorite page in this book I have to show you. Gabby, the grateful gymnast, grips the bar at the games to gain gold and glory. My girls loved watching Gabby Douglas this year in the Olympics, and they love that there's a Gabby gymnast in their Muddle and Match books. As you know, Muddle and Match books are full of awesome alliteration all the way throughout. And then we have Raccoon on the Moon, which is our latest combined volume of phonics readers. And there are 6 stories in this one. Llamas in Pajamas, Goat in a Boat, Raccoon on the Moon, Bug in a Rug, Kangaroo at the Zoo, and Mole in a Hole. And if you were to buy each one of these separately, it would be $6.99 a story. But they combine them together in a hardback form, and it's only $14.99. These stories are hilarious and great for new readers. And I strongly recommend them for any household with littles because they're just so funny. We have a few new storybooks, like Amelia Who Could Fly. This is about Amelia Earhart when she was younger and the things she loved to do and just how she was. And I just love it, and I cannot wait to see what they come out with next in this series. It's a wonderful story. And then it tells about her as a grown-up and the things that she did on the last page. I think this is a great and wonderful way to mix a story with some nonfiction about a wonderful, wonderful lady. Another one of our storybooks, which may be my favorite new release if I had to pick just one, is Cordelia. So if you know The What If Monster and Bob is a Unicorn, Michelle Nelson-Smith, she's the author of both of those, and she's the author of Cordelia. And you know her books just tug at your heartstrings. I'm going to show you the inside a little bit. Cordelia could fly. But there are a lot of other things that happen in this book. And it's got a wonderful, wonderful story that I'm not going to run for you. But I will tell you that it's my mission to get this book in every house in America because I believe that it's needed, and the story that it teaches and the lesson that it teaches is so wonderful. So I highly recommend this one. Even if your kiddos are a little bit bigger, it's still a great story. We have Count to 100 for those new counters, and it's got those thick flexi pages, and it goes all the way through, counting to 100. And you can also use this as a seek and find. So find the bird who's singing that's pink with yellow feathers. Or, you know, find the cat in this picture. So there's tons of ways to use this book. And we have some great new lift the flaps, like look inside how computers work. And I got this book for me, hoping that it would help me understand more what in the world I was doing. And it's been super great. And there's tons and tons of flaps in this book. And so we know that whenever a child reads information and it incorporates flaps, that they will retain that information better. And that is wonderful whenever it comes to fractions and decimals. I don't know about you guys, but fractions and decimals were some of the hardest concepts for me to grasp in school. And I am so excited to have this book to help me teach them to my girls. And it's just a wonderful way to really pack that information in and really, really grasp it. And we have 2 more books I want to show you, some nonfiction. So we have Famous Composers. This is just a reference book about different composers and what they wrote and where they lived, what they did. But there are also quick links on each page, so you can go online and find out even more about them. Perfect for the music lover in your house. And last but not least, Timelines of World History. This is a huge, huge history book. This would be great for an adult history book. I'm just going to say that. So this timeline goes all the way through. It starts at 10,000 BC, and each country is listed in its own area, and you can see what different countries were doing at different times all around the world, and I really love that. And it goes all the way up to present day, to 1999. And so this would be great as a homework helper, or just a great option for any kiddos who love nonfiction. And there's also a great glossary in the back. So I hope today that you have seen something that you know a kiddo in your life would love. And I hope that you'll join me in helping making readers out of them.